Hey everybody, Steph here. In this video, I want to talk about the three most valuable assets you can build going forward. People in the past would look at things like real estate or stocks and stuff. Let me tell you what you can do to build up your personal wealth and security, no matter where you are in the world. The three most valuable things going forward are going to be number one, reputation. Your personal reputation or your business reputation is going to be so important, especially today in the age of social media where everything is out there. If you're an individual looking at some point maybe to go work for a company, if you have a social media, your Facebook or your Instagram is filled with questionable things, stupid things, that can affect your ability to get a good job. So keep that in mind before you put up pictures of yourself getting drunk or something. Number two, skill sets. Skill sets are incredibly important these days. That's why in today's very competitive economy, you have to compete not just with people in your own city, you got to compete with people around the world. So whether you're a web designer or a developer, an aspiring developer, or small business owners, always try to improve your skill sets. It kind of makes sense to keep investing in yourself in terms of what you know. Learning new languages, programming languages, learning new processes, new apps, even learning new spoken languages, you'll see that it will come in handy. And number three, if you can, try to get yourself ownership on intellectual property, whether it be apps that you build, whether it be things that you write or videos or books that you write or whatever. This doesn't apply to everybody, of course, but intellectual property, of course, is something cool to own as well. Patents, trademarks. Now, don't go crazy and start trying to, chase down things. I got to get a trademark. I got to patent something. I got to create an app that I own. But just keep that in mind. Just in principle, in my opinion, these are the three most important things going forward because physical items, houses, and so forth, though they've had their run, I think if you look at the demographic shifts where in North America, China, Japan, Europe, where the population is aging, people are in massive debt, I think like big houses are going to lose value. The one thing that might affect this, of course, well, it is affecting this, is a massive influx of Chinese investors. Some clean money, some dirty money. We have this problem in Canada, for instance, where Chinese speculators would go into markets into Western Canada on our west coast, BC, and they've driven housing prices up incredibly. But now the Canadian government finally put controls in place, just a little tax, and all of a sudden the prices are starting to just literally crash. And they had these crazy loopholes in our laws where Chinese speculators, foreign speculators could come into our markets, buy up houses, buy them for $1 million, put them on the sale for $2 million, get another speculator. Speculator is just a Wall Street term for a gambler. And then they could sell it, pocket $1 million, not pay taxes, because they would say this. They would say that the house was their primary residence. I'll stop there. I don't want to go into detail. So yeah, I think all those games are going to lose their steam or have lost their steam. A lot of people in the States, for instance, a lot of people in the US, they're still underwater in terms of what they paid for their house and what it's worth today, even though they've bounced back quite a bit. And this goes to basic business and coding, by the way. You have to kind of look what the trend is going forward as opposed to backwards. You got to look forward instead of backwards. That is the key to being ahead of the game, for sure. Otherwise, it gets very difficult. Three most valuable skill sets. Number one, your reputation. You have to have a good reputation. Number two, skills. You got to keep improving your skill sets. Number three, intellectual property if you get a hold of it. So keep that in mind. Finally, I just want to close with regards to the comments in my videos. I do my best to respond to them. Since though I am not a professional YouTuber, this is more or less a hobby for me and a way for me to practice speaking in front of the camera. So I try to get to them, but I don't necessarily get to all of them. I do read, I think, most of them, if not all of them. So I appreciate the comments. I'll keep them coming. I get ideas from comments in terms of what to talk about in one of these vlogs, so keep them coming. And I do appreciate when you do click the like or the thumbs up. It tells me that I'm doing something that you guys enjoy, and also pushes me up in the ranking. As I said, as YouTube is my hobby, and I get about 65,000 views collectively per month, so it's not much, it's a small thing. That's cool. But as a hobby, I like to see if I can make it go up even more. But as you know, I don't make money off YouTube. I don't have any ads or anything, and I have no plans to put ads. I don't know if I ever would, but again, so I appreciate you watching the videos. I appreciate the comments, and appreciate any thumbs ups and whatnot that you guys give me. That's it for now. Ciao, ciao.